What is up, people? How are we doing? How's everyone doing today on this beautiful holiday? I am right now just chilling. I am getting myself ready for a stream. I decided I wanted to do an earlier stream than what I typically do, just because a lot of my streams, I feel like when I do them for the rest of the world, the East Coast, hell, even the West Coast and internationally, it may be harder for people to catch the stream at that point. And so I figured if I started my streams earlier, considering this is a week that I'll be a full-time content creator, I figure, hey, you know, you'll be able to, we'll test drive this and see how it is. I'll still do my later stream, but I want to see what it's like if I stream earlier and if that really takes off. Because if you guys prefer earlier streams, then yeah, we're definitely gonna do earlier streams. What's up, Edward Bishop? How's it going, man? It's kind of funny. I woke up to a slew of messages this morning from everybody. I'm like, yo, your boy finally got to sleep in for the first time in ever. So I didn't get back to you. Don't feel some kind of way about it. I was just tired. But we're gonna stream some Astral Chain. If you guys are ready, let's go ahead and hop into this stream. While we at it, send some up. Shout out to the sponsor, Honolulu Beer Works. It's 11:13 in the morning. We sipping on some alcohol. Completely missed my mouth with that. Anyways. File 3. Load. Yeah, we're gonna continue playing casual. Once I get more stuff, I wanna play at a higher difficulty.
Are you awake? You fell unconscious the moment you came back through the gate. You've been asleep for 3 days.
You damn right I'm having a beer at this hour.
Your body's been through a lot of changes.
I had a shitty week last week and a
about.
shitty weekend.
No major external injuries either.
Let me do me.
You should be good to move. I'd suggest going to the command room. The commander wants to speak with you. I know you've been through a lot, but try to keep moving forward, okay?
Okay. For the sake of the music alone, this game is simply phenomenal. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we gotta head to the command room. I could I'm just checking something on my end right here. So you love the music? Yeah, I do too, man. I think the music is phenomenal in this game. All right, cool. She'll get over it.
Hey, it's you. The commander's waiting for you. You'd better go see what he wants.
You're on your feet again. Good. You gave us all quite a surprise back there. We've lost 4 legions and one of our best officers. This is a serious blow to Neuron. To make matters worse, while you were all on the other side, the Aegis Research Institute came under attack, which would be trouble enough on its own. I don't imagine the timing is a coincidence. They hit the Legion production facility the hardest. It will be months before it's operational again. You understand where this is going. Your Legion is the only one that we have left. Naturally, we can't expect any sympathy from the Chimeras. Their attacks will only get worse. So, at least until Legion production resumes, I'm restructuring our task force with you at the center. But the new structure is a simple one. All other Neuron officers are now chiefly tasked with supporting you. Of course, you'll all be working with the conventional police to dispose of aberrations and gates, as usual. Relax, please. I assure you, you're more than up to the task. I saw what you can do. I was quite impressed. Up until now, our officers have merely summoned their legions and kept a hand on the leash. But you are different. You and your legion are in perfect neurological harmony. You can control it as easily as your own hands. Surely you felt that harmony flowing through your own body. As strong as a chimera. No, stronger. Dare I say, I couldn't ask for a more suitable hand on the Legatus system. You've already exceeded my expectations, Howard. But I digress. Given time and familiarity, you and your Legion will become even more powerful. The Chimeras won't stand a chance against the two of you. It is a heavy responsibility, being the savior of humankind. But it's yours now. There's a special program in the training room that I think will be of some use to you. I had it prepared in case someone like you came along. It should help you get used to your newfound strength and unlock your Legion's true potential. See the terminal in the training room if you want more information.
Interesting. Hey, what's up, Fabian?
What can I do for you today?
What's up, Chips?
Remember, everything in moderation.
Yeah, that wasn't even a long cutscene. Oh, that was a short one compared to everything else we've had. Ali. What's up, Antonio? I'm definitely enjoying the game. I think the game is phenomenal. We played the first 2 chapters last night on stream. Also had a roast that I did of some monkey that wanted to talk shit to me last night. He got that ass roasted. He didn't want the smoke, but I gave him all the smoke. That's the funny thing to me. I think it's so funny when people want to try to come at me and they don't expect me to give them that smoke. I don't need anything.
Thank you for looking. See you again real soon.
I'm gonna go to the training room. Where's the training room? Ether. Yo, that roast last night. Somebody needs to clip that because that was hilarious. Yo, Antonio, are you trying to get me to go and do another? Bro, I'm about to roast all those Smash fans that have apparently never fucking heard of SNK. But I can't say shit because a lot of people who are into Smash don't know shit about Capcom. And it's actually funny because one of my friends, Max Splicer, he did a video before about the disconnect between the Smash community and the FGC.
As a police dog, it's my job to spread safety awareness and smiles to little boys and girls all over the yard.
Baby, you're gonna have to
But
wait
that's not all.
for this cutscene to end. 'Cause I got something to say to you right now about that. Hey, I told you not to mention that goddamn movie.
Giving you the inside scoop on your new home here at Neuron headquarters. So what do you say, partner? Ready to learn a few new tricks?
Okay. I told you, Fabian, don't ever fucking mention that. Some kind of way about it. You can start something. Fabian. Now I gotta pile that on with all the goddamn people who like Smash Bros. And don't seem to know what the fuck SNK is. Listen, you monkeys. And yes, it's 11 a.m. and I'm shout out to my sponsor. And I'm not even bullshitting. Shout out to Honolulu Beer Works for sponsoring the channel. Let me put my controller down. Let me turn this sumbitch perpendicular so I can speak into it. This is why I have said time and again, Smash isn't part of the FGC. Because time and again, a lot of people who play Smash have never, yo, we're not even 20 minutes into the fucking stream, and y'all already got me heated with these SNK people. So time and again, people who enjoy Smash, not everybody, but it seems a lot of people don't seem to know anything beyond Smash Brothers. They don't know anything about Bandai Namco. They don't know anything about Sega with the Virtua Fighter series. They don't know anything about Capcom, aside from Ryu, because Ryu is the mascot. It is funny to me. And my friend Max Splicer did a video, and I highly recommend you guys go and check it out. It's called The Disconnect Between the Smash Community and the FGC. And he even states himself as to why Smash isn't a fighting game. And it's because of how no matter what fighting game is out there, Street Fighter, Tekken, Virtua Fighter, Soul Calibur, it does not matter. King of Fighters, Real Bout Fatal Fury. people in the FGC, even if they don't dabble in other games, they know who the characters are. And they may not know the history of the characters, but they know who the characters are. And if they cross over into another game, they know where that character comes from. They may not know the history, but they know and they respect it. Now, when it comes to Smash, there are people who are Smash only. And I'm not trying to knock people for being a Smash only fan. I mean, that's, if you like Smash like that, cool. I dig it. But if it shows that Smash fans, majority, not all, and I have to put the emphasis on not all, most, majority, a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't know anything and are not really part of the FGC. You smell me? So, with that being said, all these sons of bitches out in the people, all these monkeys, the millions that are bitching about an SNK character coming to Smash. If you don't know who Terry Bogard is, if you don't know who Kyo Kusanagi, Yori Yagami, Ryo Sakazaki, Robert Garcia, or any of the people of Art of Fighting, King of Fighters, Haomaru, Ginjiro Kibagami, or any of the characters from the historic company called SNK, which I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a history lesson. Did you know that SNK was actually started in Honolulu, Hawaii? Yes, it's true. It's actually started here in America. If you don't know who SNK is, and you call yourself a fighting game fan or part of the FGC or any of that shit, oh, you mean, yo, Chips, don't even start, bro. My Shiranui, my guy. My Shiranui, my guy. If y'all don't know SNK, or the fact that if it wasn't for SNK, Capcom would not be on their P's and Q's putting out better iterations of fighting games. And the reason that the Capcom games for the last 20-something years have been so subpar is because they don't have SNK right up on them. Back in the day, 1998, there were two historic games that dropped that year. One was Street Fighter Alpha 3, many consider one of the greatest Street Fighter games of all time. And in the other corner, we had the legendary, the iconic, the King of Fighters 98, the Slugfest, which is considered by many the greatest King of Fighters game of all time. They went head to head, the best of both brands. And what happened from that point? The millions saw it and demanded they wanted a crossover. And for years, the entirety of the 90s and of the 80s, Capcom and SNK were going head to head. And then they struck a deal to say, hey, what would happen if we crossed over our two platforms, our two franchises? And so it happened. And so you got Capcom versus SNK. 1 and 2. You got SNK versus Capcom Match of the Millennium. You got SNK versus Capcom SVC Chaos, which was, regardless of whatever monkey journalist says, was a great game. And for all the monkeys out there, all the Smash fans that don't know anything beyond Smash, I have this to say to you, you monkeys. Go out, get a bar of soap, turn that sumbitch sideways, pour some water on it, get a scrub cloth, and wash your nasty, stinky ass, because we all know majority Smash fans don't take showers. And that's the end of my rant. Can we go back to the game now?
This here is the training room. all neuron training is handled by computer simulation, so you can train on your own 24 hours a day. Everyone here trains really hard, especially Alan and Jen. Training's part of the job too, you know. Oh, so speaking of jobs, I just remembered I've still got a whole mountain of paperwork to file today. I mean, cars to chase. A whole mountain of cars to chase. Speeding cars. Yeah. Anyway. I'll be back to show you around the station soon. I promise. And hey, I'll let you in on one super convenient secret before I go. Come on, lean in.
Bruh. Yep, monkey means exactly that. Anyways, it's so funny. It's hilarious to me when I see stuff like this, and I think it's sad. The reality that the gaming community now that's coming up doesn't know anything beyond what's immediately in front of them. Whereas a lot of us who grew up in the 80s or 90s and the early 2000s, like, we had the opportunity. Sorry, I had to reposition my mic. We had the opportunity to enjoy a variety of franchises that have come over the years, and a lot of it we grew up with. This generation now, the only fucking game that they care about is,
There,
you know,
with Lappy's
Fortnite.
secret shortcut, you can zip around the station in a flash.
You know what? I'm gonna switch this camera up to the
Well,
other
Lappy
one
will be
because it's
back in a
easier
jiff,
for me
partner. Enjoy your training.
to just speak directly into it. Jackpot. I just need to craft the bottom of it. So you can imagine a Sucker Eye and other Nintendo players grew up playing SNK games. They probably respect the franchise a lot. I would, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's something. This generation coming up, they don't know anything. They don't know anything about really anything, to be honest. And it's kind of hilarious in a way. Baby, you said kids these days hooked to Fortnite. Here I am playing Castlevania. Right? You're playing a game that, I'm gonna say this, you're playing a game that those monkeys back in the day didn't appreciate. And I think that's just the problem with games journalism as a whole. You got people that just, they don't know anything about anything.
Congrats on becoming a Legionin! Not just anyone can do it, you know. Let me explain a bit about your new abilities with the help of this special program courtesy of the Commander. Choose a training program, partner.
If they see the reaction from the fans, from the Smash community, probably pretty disappointing for them. I wouldn't doubt it. I'm probably 100% certain that it does
Okay,
disappoint
partner,
them.
let's start the program.
I'm just amazed at how entitled a lot of gamers are these days, because you think back to back when a lot of us were growing up, dude, we didn't have guarantees of any game coming out having a sequel being good or anything like that. We did not have games going on sale as quickly as they do now. We didn't have, you know, games back in the day. Hell, they cost more than well, I mean, with DLC and all these different iterations, no, they don't. They cost about the same. But I mean, we had a harder time getting to play games back in the day than we do now. And I've always said this, and it amazes me how this generation has so much access to information, to technology, and more often than not, they don't know anything. It blows my mind. Dude. Yo, Fabian, I need to get you. I need to have you on this chat when I'm streaming. Bruh, I remember when games used to sell out. And if they weren't at any of your local stores, if you couldn't find it at Walmart or Target or Kmart, or if Funko or Funkoland or Babbage's didn't have it, or Software ETC or EB Games or Toys R Us didn't have it, man, you were SOL. I remember the days back when you got a game magazine and you could order, you know, they had all the stuff that was supposedly coming out and you could order it through mail order. And I remember the days when you remember getting the JCPenney book, like the Christmas fall edition was like that huge thing. Bruh, Kareem, renting games from like friggin' Blockbuster and Hollywood Video back in the day, if they were out, your weekend was trash. Oh man, I used to tell you, man, we got so much to talk about on the podcast. Yo, for real, I need to write all these topics down. This shit is hilarious. And again, shout out to the sponsor of my channel, Honolulu Beer Works. I'm sipping on some beer at 11:40 in the morning because you know what, that's how it be. If someone want to ask, what are you doing? And they're like, are you having a beer? I'm like, excuse me? You damn right I'm having a beer. Have you been to that fucking job? Have you dealt with them fucking idiots all day? No? Let me do me. Thank you. Okay, sync attacks. During a combo, you'll guys my flash, press ZL to form a sync attack. Dude, is the hurricane wait, Kareem, you're in Florida too, right? You're in Florida as well?
The sync attack is a special.
You say it's hours away?
With both you and your legion. While you and your legion are fighting an enemy, keep an eye out for a bright flash. If you give your legion an order right then, the two of you will sync up.
So y'all both are in Florida. Good God.
Try a string of regular attacks. At the end, you'll see the flash I was talking about. When you do, send in your legion. Practice and get the timing down right. You got it. Now just remember that timing and make
You said at least some of the effects right now is supposed to graze the East Coast, but this thing is the size of the sat of the.
What's up next?
What? Wait. Pause. The hurricane is the size of the state? Wait, it got bigger? Dream, you say you're in the center, in Central Florida? Man, for real, man, y'all need to stay safe out there.
Okay, partner, let's start the program.
Jeez. Wait, hold up. Slash Dance. Ain't this the same shit from Metal Gear Rising Revengeance? Fabian, tell me this right here is not from Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Yo, Max Splicer, were you there at the beginning of the stream where I was talking about the Smash community? I dropped your name too, because you put out a great video about that. Well, yeah, so it is the same thing. I know it's the same developers. Platinum did both games, but it's cool to see that mechanic back. Oh, you just got here? Bro, I just went on a rant. You know, some people, Antonio Barbosa and Gamer Thumb TV had to start something and get me to say something about the people that you know, these Smash fans that don't know what SNK is. They've never heard of SNK. So, you know, we were just having a pretty chill stream. You know, I was sipping on some beer. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, just trying to get a little stream in. And then, no, these motherfuckers wanted to get me going up because last night I roasted somebody on a goddamn Spitfire. And then now they want to see it again. This might have to be its own episode. All right, so slash stance, change angle, the left stick, and then Z. All right, cool. Cutting through currents, electric sparks, blah blah blah. All right, cool. We all right. We ready.
Different types of Legion have different special abilities that you can use.
Bruh. Yo, Mac, don't you start. Don't you start. I already got my rant in. I ain't trying to go all in again.
Now, the Sword Legion can slash right through
Bruh.
certain energy currents.
Bruh.
You never know when that might come in handy.
Bruh.
Let's try it out.
My
But
guy.
there are
I don't want.
multiple energy currents
I got the
you'll
I
have
got the
to
bandana on
all
right
at
now.
the same time. Line up your Legion's
Oh
blades
God, Zero.
right.
Zero, you missed the rant.
Here we go.
Yo, this is the same mechanic from Metal Gear Rising.
You've got it. If you find
Oh.
energy currents out in the field or the astral plane, give them a sniff and see what happens. Next, let's try a counter slash. Chimera attacks are a kind of current too. With the right timing, you can slice right through them and counterattack. Chimeras are pretty fast, so you'll have to focus. Focus hard and you'll get a good look at how they move. Give it a shot. That was great! A counter slash could be just the thing to turn a bad
He's to give him the
situation
recap
around.
and then smash the beer can on your head.
The
Cherry on
Sword
top.
Legion slash is
Oh, so I gotta give
great.
you the recap, and then once I'm done, I just gotta do that. Okay, I got you, my guy. I got you. I'm ready.
These are simulations of astral matter, straight from the astral plane. They react to Legion attacks, but not if you just
Oh,
hit them
my
one
goodness.
at a time. Weird, huh? Figured it out yet? That's right. You've got to hit them both at once. That's where the Sword Legion comes
Bruh.
in. Line up the Legion's blade angle to slash through both in a flash. Try it out.
Oh God. Okay. So, since people want to see the rants, people want to see me go off again. Fine. Fabian just started it by mentioning that fucking gutter trash King of Fighters movie. So here we go. So basically what happened is you got a bunch of monkeys on Twitter talking about how they don't know what SNK is. A bunch of Smash Bros monkeys. Not all, but most people who like Smash Bros. And so I brought up how angry Mekel. I brought up how Mac, you had did a video, which is one of your top videos, and I highly recommend anyone who hasn't gone and seen Max Splicer's channel, please go like, share, comment, subscribe on his videos. You're welcome for the plug. I love the guy. Great content. Awesome guest I've had on my show. Good friend of mine too. But he did a video about the disconnect between the Smash community and the FGC. And there was a particular clip that you showed in your video that validated that Smash fans aren't really into the FGC. They don't really care about fighting games as a whole, because you had the one guy who had to sit in who was a Smash player. He was in line, to get nachos or something, and then he sat with the legend known as Alex Valle. Who's a good friend of mine too. And Alex asked him, well, who he's going for. He's like, well, I really don't know anything. I don't know any of these characters. All I know is Smash has Street Fighter. It's got Ryu. And now you got these same monkeys. I'm not trying to get demonetized by YouTube for saying the word that I so motherfuckingly want to say. Motherfuckers. These monkeys. Wait, you said to be fair? Super chill. That's fine. That's fine. But it's just the fact that Smash fans, majority of the monkeys, not all, the ones who actually wash their asses with soap and water and actually do have a life outside of Smash and don't care around 100-pound CRT TVs, actually know about other games. So it's just funny to me when Smash fans want to bitch and whine and moan and piss and cry about wanting Smash to be accepted as part of the FGC, and yet these same monkeys don't know anything about anything outside of Smash. It's funny to me. It's hysterical. That's just as bad as the fucking FGC Street Fighter players that don't play anything but Street Fighter and don't know that there are games that exist outside of Street Fighter. Those monkeys are just as bad. Yes, I'm taking a shot at Street Fighter only or Street Fighter 5 only players. So it's just absolutely amazing to me that we live in a day and age with as much information, as much technology that's readily available at your fingertips. And these monkeys don't know anything about SNK. Yo, what's up, NX Revolution? You said the reaction to the SNK fighter from quite a few Smash fans I've seen is stupid. It's so easy to go and see how big they are in the FGC and what their history is. Because you would not have an FGC without having SNK and Capcom going head to head. Because let's look at it. Let's look at the amount of franchises that have appeared and gone from the 80s, 90s, and onwards. The two titans that have lasted are SNK, who they went through their financial struggles, and for whatever reason, people don't seem to understand this as well. Capcom also has been broke for a long time. They're only now starting to turn a profit. Yo, what's up, Sinister Tar Heel? It's just very interesting to me. And I saw a dialogue, this exchange where people were saying they didn't understand why in Dragon Quest, like the Dragon Quest hero even was in Smash, because this monkey said that Dragon Quest has no relation to Nintendo. R.I.P. Bloody Roar. Man, Bloody Roar is a phenomenal series that should not have died. Bloody Roar deserves a return. He said the Smash community is also salty because they're probably not getting their own favorites like Sora from Kingdom Hearts. This is true. Wait, Fabian, you said, wait, what the fuck didn't drag? It's, bro, for real. It's been on a Nintendo platform since Jump. It's been there since the beginning. And you got this new era of gamers who don't know shit. They don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. They don't know anything about Dragon Quest. They don't know. I mean, I remember when they were bitching about Cloud being in Smash, Wii U, and 3DS. Like, oh, Final Fantasy VII never came to Nintendo. Why is he in this game? Because Final Fantasy originated on Nintendo, you monkey. Antonio. Bruh. We ain't trying to elevate my blood pressure levels, okay? Calm down, my guy. Mellow out. What's up, Adrian? How's it going? I'm taken back by this ignorance of this generation. And yeah, all the Smash characters, DLC characters are already picked out. You know, they really are. You know, we got the people are bitching about having Hero from 11 and Smash. I'm like, it doesn't matter if you have Hero from 11, Hero from 10, 9, 8. Doesn't matter. All the Hero characters are the same. They're a chosen character. They're all mute. And they look like a Dragon Ball character. I don't understand the incessant whining, to be completely honest. And like Zero said, Dragon Quest is popular in Japan. It's never. If y'all remember, I did an interview with my friend Nihongo Gamer, and he was saying, and this is factual because I also said this. No, I've had discussions with Hironobu Sakaguchi, who created Final Fantasy, who lives up the street from me here in Kapahulu. He said the same thing. In Japan, people don't really care about Final Fantasy like that. But they love Dragon Quest. When that comes out, Dragon Quest is enough for people to just take off from work. So when I hear people in the West bitch about Dragon Quest, they don't understand how shit works. Yeah, it's basically Final Fantasy with Dragon Ball Z art style, and basically with that, I mean, the guy who created Dragon Ball worked. God damn it, Barbosa, stop trolling. About to make me go off again. Anyways, it's just interesting to me. It's just completely interesting how a lot of this generation is. You know, and it scares me. It really scares me because you got these same people that are hopping in the you know, they're hopping into journalism, and it's not even about journalism, it's about what they don't know. You know, they go so far as to make up shit. I saw a video, well, not a video, an article by, was it Kotaku or IGN? I don't know. One of those two fucking outlets, because they're both trash. They put out an article about SNK to give people an understanding of how significant SNK is. The article was pretty good up until the end where they turned into a political anti-Trump raid. I don't care if any of y'all motherfuckers in the chat care or like or dislike Trump. I'm not trying to make this political. I'm just saying, when it comes to journalism, why does everything got to get political? God, why do we have people that don't know anything about games putting their opinion in? Why do we have to make gaming about all this other bullshit that it's not about? I don't get it. I don't get it. I was reading it and I'm like, oh, this is a pretty good article. And got there and I'm like, hey, wait, where was that left turn? I when I read the article, dude, I was the same thing. I'm like, wait, what does Trump have to do with this? That was a sharp left turn. It had nothing. It didn't even correlate to the rest of the article. It was just interjected. I'm like, it's more than two with oranges in video games. No, it's true. It's true. And, you know, I saw this too. I saw this because I thought this was hilarious. And y'all have got me. I'm about to be on one because I'm going on a tangent and I don't know where I'm going to get off. So I saw this. I saw these. And I always see these female gamers post this, these female FGC folks, where they're saying, oh, you know, every time you're sitting just watching a fighting game set go down and the guy next to you tries to explain it all, what's going on. And this is the struggle of being a gamer, a girl gamer, because guys don't want us gaming. And I'm over here just thinking, I don't understand this logic. I don't. I'm sorry. Anytime for me growing up and anyone I know, internationally, globally, it's funny that every guy I know who's a gamer, if they see a girl or a chick that's into games, yo, that's a plus. But now you got these chicks saying that guys are trying to keep them out of gaming. I'm sorry, but I've seen more women try to keep other women from gaming. Or look down and talk down about gaming because they're not interested in it. It's so hard for me in this day and age to just not say shit because it seems like you're walking on eggshells. You know, and it's like, I don't get it. I see these chicks they're so pro women this, pro women that. We want equality. No, the fuck you don't. You don't want equality. You want a one up. Now, granted, there are jackasses that are guys who do harass women, but on the flip side, women can do the same thing that men do and do because human. Regardless of your gender, everybody's got an asshole, and most people are assholes. It doesn't discriminate. But yeah, I've seen more women talk other women out of gaming. I've seen more women shoot down other people who enjoy gaming. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get why now when it comes to gaming that we've got all these people that are trying to push political narratives, that are trying to push social justice and gender-based narratives in gaming, where a decade ago these same motherfuckers didn't care about gaming. Now, I'm going to say this, and this is probably controversial. It might be clipped. I might have somebody try to come at me and fire off and pop off at me. But I'm going to say this right now. I want the smoke. Bring it. Because I got something to say. The minute gaming became mainstream, I think, is the moment that gaming went downhill, or was starting to go downhill. The minute folks realized primarily females, realize they could make money off of games, is the moment I feel that's when a lot of these people hopped in. Now I'm going to take it further. A lot of these, I'm not going to even call them journalists. I'm going to call them activists. A lot of these people hopped into games journalism because they couldn't hack it as a normal journalist. This is just frustrating. I play video games to escape the bullshit of the real world, to escape the bullshit of whatever politically is going on, whatever social issues that are going on. I live out here in Hawaii. People think Hawaii is a paradise. I walk down the street, there's a slew of homeless people. There's a whole shanty town of homeless people. There's drugs and needles and stuff all over the island. But you know what? The media doesn't cover it. People don't talk about it. People don't go outside of the tourist areas. They don't talk about the severe racism that goes on in Hawaii, or how most people in Hawaii don't like people that live, that come here from elsewhere. They don't talk about the racism against white people, the severe racism against black people in Hawaii, or the severe racism against Asians from locals in Hawaii. Nobody talks about that. And this is something I deal with every day. I'm a Polynesian. I'm from the islands, and I'm treated as if I'm not from Hawaii because I don't have the right skin color, because I speak with a bit of a southern drawl, or ebonics as some have called me, or as others have called nigger language, because of how I talk. And I feel offended by that. And yes, I'm part black, so I can get away with saying that. But it's just amazing to me the amount of racism and bullshit that's in Hawaii, and yet it's matched with the whole aloha bullshit. And people talk about representation. We need this. We need this. We need to put this in the games. I'm trying to get away from this bullshit. I want to pick up a controller and not think or be in the real world. But you got people that just want to drag us into it all the time. You got celebrities that want to drag people into it. Everything becomes about Trump. Everything is a female empowerment. Everything needs representation. And this is supposed to be escapism, entertainment. And Chips, to touch on what you say, representation needs to be in it, but it needs to be done right. It does, but it's so forced right now, it's not even funny. Like, what's happening with Cyberpunk 2077? Now, you can't pick a gender because people are offended. They were offended by how a trans person was represented in the game. They're forcing so much stuff down our throats. I'm just at a point now where I'm hesitant to play modern games. I mean, y'all remember that shit from like last year where the feminists, Arnita Sarkeesian and all them were angry at Red Dead Redemption 2 because you could literally do whatever you wanted to do. And then a lot of women that I know out here, especially this one chick I know who's obsessed with gay people and the gay lifestyle, which I don't even understand how it's a lifestyle. I think whoever you fuck is just who you fuck. I mean, I don't think if you're a guy and you like guys and you're a chick and you like chick and that's who you fuck, I don't understand how that has to shape who you are as a person. I've never understood that. But it is what it is. And yeah, they do. They do it in comics. They do it constantly. And maybe he said it's up to people like us to ensure gaming doesn't get ruined by keeping personal shit out of gaming content. Social issues are important in real life, not in the video game. It exactly, bro. Exactly. He said earlier, if you genuinely harass women for being gamers, you're just an asshole. But that's a small amount. It is. And the thing that gets me is it's such a small minority of people that do that, and predominantly so they're females that do that. But then they shift the narrative to it's men that do it. And I've seen this push in society. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. If you dislike what I'm saying, you can definitely say so. But I'm seeing a shift in society in the West, particularly in America, where we're pushing to make men feminine and women masculine. It's a role reversal, and it's kind of alarming to me. You know, if a guy likes a guy, a chick likes a chick, I don't care. I don't care who you like, who you fuck, who you sleep with, what you do behind closed doors. That's cool. But don't push onto me your shit, you know? And then the other thing I can't stand is when women, apparently this thing, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, this whole thing called mansplaining. I think that's a bunch of bullshit. That just means the bitch don't want to hear what a guy got to say. That's all it is. I mean, that's been since the dawn of time. Just to keep it 100. I mean, I'm sorry. If you don't know shit, then you don't know shit. Man, woman, or other. That's not mansplaining. You say it doesn't. People need to look past that because it's more to a person than an individual sexual preference. Exactly. Exactly. And Barbosa, you said, I also think a screaming minority is trying to change gaming developers, interfering with their creativity. For me, that's one of the worst things, fucking with someone's creative process. You guys have heard about what happened with the game developer like a day or two ago who killed himself because of Zoe Quinn and Gamergate thing. And basically what happened is anytime Zoe Quinn pops up, it's always she's creating some drama. I mean, she was getting roasted on Twitter because she promised about a game that she was quote unquote developing, and it turned out that basically she just took the money and dipped. Got called out on it, and so to get the heat off of her, one of the things that she did was she, played victim. And Barbosa, I would say definitely check out that story from It's a Gundam as well. He talks about it. And basically what happened was she claimed this guy sexually did stuff to her. No facts. She claims all this stuff. Did not go to the cops. Did not file a police report. Didn't document anything. She took to Twitter. Got the guy 86 because companies, they don't investigate. We're in this Me Too era. And I'm telling you all, as a man, be careful. Women talk about they don't have the rights that men have. Reality speaking, women have way more rights than we do. And if you're a man and you're listening to me right now, I'm telling you, be careful. I don't go along with the whole believe her, believe woman. No. I don't care if I don't believe men. I don't believe women. I believe facts and evidence. I don't believe your truth, my truth. I believe the truth. And because of what Zoe Quinn did, got the guy 86 from the industry. And she did all this on August 27th. Right as she was being severely roasted about taking that money and running. And then not long after that, I want to say a day and a half ago, 2 days ago, after the dude got fired from the company he was working with, that he helped build, and got ostracized, he killed himself. And what did Zoe Quinn do? She deleted her Twitter, went on her Patreon, she privated how much money she's gotten from donators. She just wiped herself off the internet. It's a scary time to be a guy. And I'm not saying that men don't do fucked up shit. A lot of men do, but so do women. It's human evil that people commit. Doesn't matter about the sex. And it's just terrifying. With my job that I'm leaving this week, I work fully with women. It is one of the most uncomfortable situations I have ever been in. Yo, Twitch Gerbil, thank you. Thank you for that, my guy. It is one of the most uncomfortable situations I've ever had to deal with, because you never know. If you say one thing wrong, if you joke and they take offense to it, they could always take it and escalate it into something more. And it's just, it's terrifying. It is absolutely terrifying. And we're in a society where this believe women, believe victims without any investigation, with just social media and just taking things to the court of public opinion, that it undermines due process. And if you're a guy, you do not get due process at all. So, yeah. Did I go in too heavy with that, guys? Let's get back to the game.
Fantastic, partner. Now, to be honest, we don't really know what activating astral matter like that actually does. So, if you come across it in the astral plane, try it out and let us know what happens. That's all for this program. What's up next?
So, yo, Barbosa, I was watching the drama that happened at Funimation. Remember Vic and how he got treated. You know that whole situation with Vic Mignogna and how that went down? Like, you know, all the people that have accused him of shit have now gotten themselves caught up in something. It's come out Ron Toy is a spouse abuser. He's got a history of viciously and violently beating women, and Vic got accused of it. Monica Rial caught lying. Jamie Marchi also caught in a slew of lies. It's just, it's a dangerous time being a guy, especially if you're a friendly, truly good guy. It's terrifying. Anything can be used against you. And we're pushed this whole narrative of people speaking their truth, your truth. No, it's either, it really comes down to, it's this person's, what this person says, what that person says, because there's two sides of a story. And then there's the third center, which is the truth. Your story, your truth, or the your truth, my truth thing is subjective opinion. And so many people don't even make the effort to, if I'm sorry, I grew up in a time where I know people, you know, when I grew up in the ghetto, people didn't trust the cops, but still, if shit went down, you still needed to make a police report. If your sister, something happened to your sister, something happened to your family member, you made the report, but then you still strapped up and you wouldn't handle that yourself too. But now you can't. Like I said, I work with a bunch of women. I say one thing and it offends somebody. Bye. And I've seen it happen to a bunch of guys. And it's scary times. Chip, she said it's all good. Nah, bro, need to be said. Sometimes true problems need to be dropped. Yeah, it's also hypocritical. Can't make a joke. Yeah, you can't. You can't make a joke anymore. You can't. What's up, Ultra Gamer? Twitch Durable, you say you summed up the atmosphere of 2019 pretty well. It is. It is. And I don't think that women understand that what they're doing is they're hurting themselves, because now you're putting yourself in a position where men don't want to work with you, or men are afraid to work with you. It shouldn't be that. They're creating the exact divide that they say they don't want. And it's the hypocrisy of it all. And then for those soy boys, feminist men, a lot of them are just trying to get in the pants of these chicks. And they'll play the role. They play the part. He said Dave Chappelle's catching a lot of heat for his comedy special that touches on all of it. Yeah, he kept it 100. That shit was hilarious. And nobody was safe.
Okay, partner, let's start the program.
But I mean, this is absolutely insane. Like this
You can have
this
the Legion
current
pull you to its position to cover distance in a jiff. We call that a chain jump. Give it a try.
this current climate, and again, not to make this political, but like people keep saying that, oh well, it's only like this because we got Trump in office. I'm sorry, but if people popping off like this, then that means that this was here already, and people were just needing an excuse to be able to act a damn fool. It's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying.
Program. First, move your. I'll put out more. Oh, so close. First,
Yo, Twitch Durable, what's up, man? How you doing?
then bring yourself in. I'll put out. Wow, you mastered it already. Chain jumping can help you get to areas you can't reach on your own. I'll bet you think you can only.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I'm just trying to.
Not so.
I keep my mouth.
If you hey,
I keep my mouth shut on a lot of things, but it's like there's just so much that I feel like I've got to say something about,
the chain around a pillar. Hey, why don't you?
and I see a lot of people,
Boy, I bet you can use
a lot of
that in getting all
situations
sorts of fun
that it's just not normal, and it's
What's up?
it's scary. This is a scary time.
Start the program. You can even use chain jump to attack. Send send your legion out towards enemies.
I'm glad you're enjoying the commentary and the stream, man. I
quickly change them. You'll rocket towards them and get in a good kick if you land. Keep swinging after you land, and you'll deal monster damage.
it's stuff like,
Easy, right? Then give it a shot.
you know, stuff like this, stuff I see that
Now that's a chain jump. Once you're used to it, you can even go right into a sync attack from there.
you know, I just feel like sometimes I gotta just speak on things because
There's one more way
it's,
to attack
you
with
know,
chain jump.
there's so
Remember
much
how you hooked the
hypocrisy
chain around a pillar before?
that it's almost impossible to not say anything, and you have to be careful with certain things that you say. Like, I know that any of the things I've said on the stream, any of the things I said yesterday, I know it can be clipped and used against me, you know, as a detriment. That's fine if people want to pull that shit, but all that does is further prove the problem that we're in the current society. It's cancel culture. It's cancel culture. This third and fourth wave feminism that we got going on. You know, this identity politics stuff. It's disturbing. It is incredibly disturbing that this is going on, and it's hard to just sit by and say nothing. You know, and I think the voice acting community right now is being exposed. You know, they're being exposed for being hypocrites. A lot of them are. There's some good people in voice acting. I'm friends with majority of all the big names, but you know, even there's certain things when I see them wild out, I just don't say anything. I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. It's really concerning. Very concerning. Barbosa, he said, it's during these moments I would actually like to talk to you, not in a chat, but like for real. That's why, guys, I want to start up another Discord group where we can actually just talk, you know, real talk. One of the things I want to do is a roundtable like podcast where we can just take a topic and we can just all just hop in and just say our bits about it, because I feel like, especially as gamers, and with everything that's going on now, insanity is slowly becoming the norm. And it's just, I think we need to have checks and balances in place where we can actually just talk about this stuff. And you know, and I'm not one of those safe space type of people, but just being able to talk about real shit, and even if we don't agree, I think it's fine where you can agree to disagree on topics. And we're just the way society is now. It's like you can't disagree. Like it's blasphemy to disagree on a topic, and it's scary that this is where we're at.
Now try it with an enemy instead. You'll hit them while you fly through the air. Hook your chain around a bunch of enemies and give them all a knock on the noggin. What a deal!
I mean, I'm not against chips. I'll put this out. I'm not against like.
What's the matter, partner?
Like, I'm not against people self-promoting themselves. That's fine. I'm all for it. But my issue that I was having in my previous one was just a lot of people just hopping in just to self-promote for the sake of self-promoting. And it's like, you can self-promote, but you can't converse. Why are you in the group? You know, and if it gets to a point where I'm not even in my own group, that's already saying a lot. So, Fabian, you say it's a boring world where everyone agrees on everything. It is, man. We need some spice. You know? You said not have anyone feel like they're being attacked for their opinion. Open dialogue. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, man. We got to get back to the point where people are able to agree to disagree. But now it's like if you don't agree with a person, they try to cancel you. That shit's got to stop. The thing is, the people that are pushing cancel culture get canceled themselves. It's like a fucking Ouroboros, man. It's a snake that eats itself. They eat their own. Ouroboros, you say, yo, I gotta leave the stream, gonna sleep, it's past midnight. All right, man. I appreciate you coming through. Chipsy, like, yeah, but if that's the only time they're active, that's the problem. It is. It really is. And a lot of times I've had people hop in, and I've tried to discuss that with them. And a lot of them just, you know, they're like, oh, but, you know.
That's the chain jump. Once you're used to it, you can even go right into a sync attack from there.
They're like, oh, well, you know.
Oh, there's one more way to attack with a chain jump. Remember how you hooked the chain around a pillar before? Now try it with an enemy instead. You'll hit him while hook your chain around him.
They were saying that, oh, well, you know, I'm just trying to get people to check out my stuff. I'm like, yeah, but if you don't converse, why are people going to check out anyway? There's something else I can. That's it. I'm done with the train.
See you soon. Oh yeah.
Yo, I feel like this turned to like a 45-minute rant for me.
Check it out. We've added a whole.
You know, I've actually been thinking about
Looks like you've got the hang of your Legion already.
making some changes to the podcast in the sense of having
if it
special
were me,
special
I'd be
topics
using that
going.
thing to try to save Dad right about now. Can't believe the commander. He's so obsessed with chimeras, he hardly notices Dad's gone. But Dad's still alive out there. I know he is.
So, now that we talked all that out, what's on everybody's minds? Twitch Durable, Chips, Antonio. Well, you left. Zero, Fabian, everyone else who's here. What do y'all feel like talking about? You about to order? Man, I need some pizza. Your boy is hungry right Twitch server, you said, hi, I'm just here for the ride. I've been looking for a new Switch game and looking into Astral Chain. Yeah, it makes me want to ask you guys. I guess I'm looking for personal opinion, trying to understand something. So do y'all think it's weird if a person, like, say you put up a tweet, or you put up,
Hey again, partner. It's me, Laffy. How's your training coming along? Sorry to bail on you, but now I'm all fit. Let's try a hands-on approach. I'll be waiting.
like, say you put up a Instagram post or a Twitter post. What do you guys think about the people who like every fucking thing you put up? Do y'all find that annoying, creepy, or you're cool with it? Tiff, you say you're not completely sold on this game? Well, I mean, no. Twitch durable. What games are you playing currently on the Switch? You see, you don't mind it when people like what you put up, at least they're active followers. I can see that. Okay, so let's switch it up a little bit, guys. So what happens if it's a chick and she doesn't really check out any of your content? But anytime you make a post, she doesn't like the post. She'll look at any story you put up within seconds of it. Possibly. I mean, I'm leaning towards I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards a certain direction too with it, because it's like, all right, well. Twitch durable. You said I'm just doing some retro gaming right now on my Switch, like Final Fantasy 9. Are you gonna pick up Final Fantasy 8 remastered? Maybe, so I don't know. There's people I follow, and when stuff pops up for them, I hit like. I don't think about it at all most of the time. Really good. Why? Well, I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing I'm kind of confused about, because it seems like a lot of females, particularly the ones that I work with, all start following me on Instagram, and yeah, let's keep it 100. I've gotten some things shown to me, and I'm like, oh, interesting.
This here is where we keep the
Holy
technical
shit.
division. From X-Baton upgrades to special gears, if you need that extra edge in combat, they've got you covered.
Oh, if Lappy's here, that can only mean one thing. You're getting the grand tour, huh? Name's Tabitha. Tabitha Bernard. I'm the genius in charge of tuning up and tricking out y'all's gear, especially the X-Baton and Legatus. Huh? Wait. Oh, don't tell me. You're not actually taking that X-Baton out in the field, are you? Why, it's practically stock. No, that won't do. Wait, I'll get it fixed up for you. Or shoot, I would. I forgot I'm all out of material codes. But there's no way I'm letting you walk out of here like that. You might as well be naked. Hey, Ted? 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 He can't hear me. I'll tell you what. I'll start setting up if you'll go get...
Because most women in
Tell me the
Japan
material codes.
look like they're that young. The Asian persuasion, bro.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was just revisiting a few of my favorite explosions. Ted Garcia, at your service. So, who are you? Oh, right, you're one of the newbies. What can I do you for? Material codes, huh? Well, you have to go through the proper procedure. Gotta keep track of our inventory, yeah?
All right, that material code should do it. Now, let me see that X-Baton.
I just wish I could make my character taller. Maybe 6'2" like me. Yeah, like there's I know a lot of Asian women, especially Japanese women. There's a few of them I work with, and like they're like 41, between like 38 and 46, 47. You never would know they're that age because they look like they're about 18, 19. Like some folks just got genetics that damn good.
There. Now you can use your X-Baton's Gladius configuration. You know, Jin and Captain Max swear by it. Oh, speaking of the Captain, I forgot I have an order of his that I never got to deliver. That camera should have all the upgrades he asked for. Even Chimeras should show up nice and clear now. I even threw in a data card for free, so you can start using it right away.
Wow, nice camera. Hey, let's try it out. Come on, partner, take my picture.
Do the Ricky Bobby stop. Pose for the frame. And then we all do the same thing.
Looks like it works. Hang on to it until Max gets back, okay? He'll want to see all the pictures you took.
Okay, partner. See you at the next stop.
All right, so we get more weapons. I'm definitely down for it. All right, let's go baton mode. He says Sagata Senshiro, he's in his 70s, but he doesn't look at it at all. I saw him recently at a Sega convention. Seriously? Wow. I haven't seen that guy in forever. That's just the old Japanese Sega Saturn commercials. Really? Wow. So I'm probably gonna play for like 20 more minutes and then end the stream. I gotta It'll be 1 o'clock here, and I need to start cleaning the house, recording some footage for some videos, and then editing a podcast. And then I'll be back at it probably like 6, 7 o'clock tonight. Possibly, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty proficient with the weapons, huh? I think we should try it. Yeah, the OST is really good. Yeah, that was pretty sick. Oh, snap. You just subbed to the bruh. My man, thank you for that. You didn't have to sub. I appreciate you for that. Yo, shout out to BK570 579 for the sub on Twitch. I appreciate that, man. Hey, regardless of if it is or isn't, man, it's still awesome. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you. Thank you for that. Agreed. They are. They really are.
This here's the Neuron Locker Room. You have a locker too, you know. You can try out all sorts of new hairstyles, clothes, and accessories.
BK said, how is Astral Chain? I'm thinking of picking up all the bodies for all.
Sometimes even your old pal Lappy likes to change his coat.
How is
No
Astral Chain?
peeking,
Astral Chain is
promise.
really good, man. I'm surprised at how
Gotta get running,
fantastic
but
it
show me
is.
the new you later.
Although it shouldn't be because of Platinum Games, but it's still surprisingly fantastic. The narrative's really gripping. Hero, he said, is anyone going to get Catherine full body? DK, he said, I'm thinking of picking up bodies for all the Catherine. You know what's interesting is I've actually never played Catherine. Catherine is actually tied to the Persona and the Shin Megami Tensei series tips. It's an offshoot. It's in the same universe. I just never played Catherine. I'm interested in playing it. I just never have. BK, you say it's fun. Characters say the puzzles are okay, but fun is really there for plot, an actual plot, not just fan service. Yeah, the plot I've heard is phenomenal. I really need to get on it and get it. Say, is it with any of those characters? I know it's the same studio behind it. No, it's its own story, but it's part of the Persona Shin Megami Tensei series.
Bet you're wondering what this is, right? Well,
Right?
this is the Legatus terminal. If you connect your Legatus, you can change your Legion's colors or perform maintenance. Maintenance means making sure your Legion is all shiny and clean again. I've never seen a Legion, but fighting chimeras must be dirty work, right? And Lappy definitely likes a nice bath after a long day, so Legions probably do too. After you clean them, you can change their armor's colors and show them off in style. Maybe old Lappy could use a change of color too. Anyway, gotta run, partner.
You know, I'm actually wondering how Shin Megami Tensei is going to do on like Shin Megami Tensei 5. I'm wondering how it's going to do when it drops on Twitch. Because you have a lot of people that don't know anything about it. They know about Persona. Yeah, I know in the new one, like Zero said, in the new one, their Joker is he's in it. I forget. There's about 8 endings. I mean, that's good replay value. At least it's not as bad as playing Nier or Nier Automata.
Working hard, I see. I don't believe we've met. I'm Marie Wentz. Lappy told me so much about you, I feel like I know you already. And there is something I need to talk to you about. Look, I know you're really busy, and we just met, but... Oh, I can't say it out here. Let's meet somewhere more private. How about the garage downstairs? Whenever you're ready, but maybe try to hurry just a little bit, okay?
Hey, you're not hurt, are you? Well, if you are, the infirmary is the place to go. Dr. Brenda's got enough medicine for everyone at rock-bottom prices. But, just between you and me, every time I'm in here, the doc can't stop smiling at this old dog. I wonder if she wants to experiment on me. Look, I'm a Labrador, not a lab rat. Anyway, I've got a lot to do, so see you later. And remember, safety first, and you won't end up in here. This is the break room, where dog-tired members of Neuron come to catch their breath. And thanks to Ben, you can get a tasty pick-me-up whenever you need one. Who's Ben, you ask? Why, she's right here. Meet Vendor 3, the diligent dispenser of liquid refreshment. Thanks to her onboard AI, she's always got a kind word. You know, Avery says an energy drink is the best thing before heading out. So even Lappy laps one up every now and then.
I can only imagine this bathroom one.
one, so make sure you keep it clean. Even I'm house trained after all. Oh, by the way, Shizu says there's some kind of spirit that lives in here. Can you believe that? Oh, I'm sure she's just joking. Right? Right? Suddenly, I feel the need to go sniff the roses. See you later.
So, that's Neuron HQ in a nutshell. Thanks for sticking with the tour to the very end. As a reward for your dedication, here's your very own Lappy badge. Wear it with pride, partner.
It lets you pee. Although Duke Nukem was the first to do that. All right, let's go meet in the garage with that person, and then we'll call the stream. We'll call that a stream.
Oh, good, you came. Not that I thought you wouldn't. So here. I met this little guy while out on patrol. I couldn't just leave him out there. One look in those big eyes and you had to bring him back, right? Oh! Akira! What are you doing here? I saw him coming down here and wondered if something was up. Call it an itch I had to scratch. And speaking of scratches, stray animals are very likely to carry chimera corruption. You of all people should know that bringing them here
Morgana's
is
voice actor?
way off limits, Marie. I know, but... Look, hand the kitty over to me. I'll make sure he gets back where he came from. Safe and sound. Oh, no. Little guy.
I can hear it now.
So much cat food. The good stuff too. Oh, now what am I gonna do? Eat it myself?
We've gotten reports of several missing persons around Maison Forest, in Zone 30. It's more than the local police can handle, so they put the call out to us. Let's wrap things up before it gets any worse over there. Akira, do you read me? Akira! Oh, what? Jeez, are you even listening? You're going to Maison Forest. Wouldn't have taken you for a slacker. Anyway, all the other officers have their own assignments, so go support the Legiones, okay? If, of course, you're feeling up to it. Maison Forest. That's perfect. What? Come on, let's get going. Get ready and I'll meet you on the roof. Chop chop. Oh my. Okay, well, take your time and make sure you don't forget anything before you go.
Yep, so we're gonna end it here, and we'll pick it up probably later on tonight with the Maison Forest section. And let's go ahead and save. There's some irony in the fact that she dons a Labrador outfit and is a cat person. Anyways. So, did you guys have fun? I hope you guys have fun on the stream. I enjoyed the stream and enjoyed the conversation. Enjoyed everything we got to do on the show. And hopefully we can do another stream later on tonight. I would love to do so. And I want to thank you guys for coming through. Thank you, BK579, for the sub on Twitch. I appreciate that. And yeah, we'll do more stuff like this. Since y'all like my rants too, I might actually make a special segment of that. I had to be careful with those just because some people could take it the wrong way. I could bring on the cancel culture coming at me with that, but you know, I want to smoke. Bring it. I want to smoke. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later on. I gotta do some cleaning. I need to work on some videos and get a podcast out. So with that being said, catch you guys in the next one. Deuces Wild, Too Sweet, Be the Elite, and we'll see you on the next one.